We should try Google Meet for today's class to avoid clusters, to see if it will be better. And please, I have a package to discuss with everybody by the end of today's class. Um, I want every one of us to share their email address and their full name. That's the way you want it to be presented on a certificate. Because at the end of today's class, I'll be giving a project to everybody that will be presented next week. So that project will be given, and at the end of next week presentation, based on what you'll be given to do, a certificate to be awarded to all participants. So I want you guys to send, if you have my DM, you can send directly your email address and your full name, the way you want it to be presented on a certificate. A registered company, which in turns makes everything we do, the certificate we give to you, legit. And this training that we did, which is the WordPress, I hope it ends by the end of today, because I'm to build an e-commerce website for you guys. And possibly the assignment the project you guys will be presenting might actually also involve e-commerce website. And you know what they say about e-commerce? They are like the driving block behind every commercial website out there. So if we are still having any problem regarding last class, please let me know before we commence today's class. So there's a chat box. If you check your screen, there's a chat box there. Everybody can drop in their chats and tell me whatsoever they would like me to know. But don't forget, I need a collation of everybody that participates in the class from day one to this day, and every one of us will be awarded a certificate. Everyone will be awarded a certificate. So I need your full name, and I need your email address. That's where your certificate will be sent to. Before I proceed for today's class, there is a training coming up soon, which I will discuss maybe by the end of this class. A full web development training from front end back to back end, down to back end rather. I am projecting the classes to happen twice in a week, and I'm giving it an estimation of 2 months, 6 months rather, for us to complete the entire course. We'll be completing the course in 6 months, and I want the course to only happen twice in a week, minimum of 2 hours, maximum of 3 hours, Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays will be in the morning like this. Sunday will be later in the evening, around 6 every Sunday evening. It's a web development full training, and it will take place in 6 months. For 6 months, a duration of 6 months, it will be an online boot camp for 6 months. Please give me a minute. So I want each and every one of us.
Sorry, sir. You said Sunday evening and what day again?
Saturday morning.
Okay, Saturday morning and
Sunday's evening.
Okay.
Sunday will be from 6 to possibly 9. Saturday will be 9 to 12. Minimum of 2 hours, maximum of 3 hours. Each class. A form will be shared, an online form will be shared across. And the training will also comprises of mentorship. I will assign every participant to a different mentor that would mentor you on everything that we're being taught. As in, if you have question, You can ask them directly. They will give you guide on what it takes to be a developer. Apart from my own space, they'll be giving you guidelines, assisting you in getting a deep down knowledge of everything we'll be doing in class. So I'll talk more about it by the end of today's class and next week. Just an appraiser for you to know about it ahead. The course will entitle the full course on front end, the full course on back end. We'll be even doing both SQL database and non-SQL database so that you have strength on both. In case you have a job placement and maybe you know SQL but the requirement is non-SQL, or you know non-SQL and the requirement is SQL, it will be difficult for you to balance it. You'll be able to do both for the back end. So the full course that I'll be training you will take you through front end to back end. I am still trying to check the trajectory. What will determine the length of the class is how good you guys are in response and how fast you are in learning will determine the trajectory of the course. So it's a full software development course. A certificate will also be awarded, and opportunities across board in the field which comes to my own table or to the company's table per se will be shared across as well. So that will be discussed at the end of today's class or in our next presentation class. So let's proceed with today's class. And the last time we had our classes, can you all see my screen? Can you all see my screen? Please, I need a response. Am I the only one talking here? Hello, can you guys see my screen?
No, sir.
Okay. What about now? Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. This is what I want, and this is where I will start. So I will continue from what we did. The first thing I will do for today's class is turning on my exam control panel, which I believe everyone participating in today's class who has been participating in previous class should be aware of what XAMPP is. So I'll be starting from there. So while waiting for the XAMPP, remember you are to have your teams, which also I'll be dealing with today. We'll download a team, we'll install a team, customize our website, install plugins, and make it visible. So I wait your questions. Okay. Hope this one is not lagging like last class. So let's go to WordPress.org where we can get themes. WordPress.org. Okay.
Hello, sir. Please, how can I screen record?
You have to have the screen record device software. An example is the OBS Studio that I'm currently using. You have to have it on your system before you can
Hello,
screen
sir.
record. I can hear you. I'm
Please, how
listening.
will I record it on my? How
Yeah,
will I record this
you have to first
session?
download the software. Although you're using Windows 10, right? Are you
No, it's
using
on my
Windows 10?
phone.
Okay, on your phone.
Yes.
Your phone will
On
have
my
a
phone,
screen
I'm using
recorder.
it.
If you're
Yes.
using this Android 13 version, your phone comes with a screen recorder. So you can use the screen recorder to record your screen. But if you're using a Windows laptop, you can press
Okay.
Window button G. So if you open your window button G, you will see what's it called? Welcome to Xbox Game Bar. So from the Xbox Game Bar, you will see beneath here there is a tool for recording. When you click this, when I press Window Alternate R, you will start recording your screen. Are you getting it? So these are some of the tools that is being provided by
Yes.
Microsoft for you to record your screen. So under this capture, you will see the record. This helps you to record your screen, but that's not the software me I'm using. The one I'm using is quite different, okay? Me, I'm using OBS Studio. Can we all see my screen? Please, I need a response. Can we all see my screen?
Can I get
The match. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there's a chat. There's a chat box at the left-hand side of your display. You can at the top, you see where the right chat. If you click on it, this is how your screen should look. If you click on it, you'll be able to see all the chats. So if you have any question, you can ask through that section. You can ask question there or you unmute yourself and you speak. So let's begin today's class. My control panel is now up. I can start my Apache and I start my MySQL as well. So I'm starting these two things in order to get my job started. Then I will click on this word called admin. I'll click on this word called admin. The admin will open up my existing work. From there, I can start the build up. Remember the software, the website we were building before was Career Hub. If I click on Career Hub, it will display this to me. I believe to this point, we all know how to work with this. Hello guys, to this point, I believe we all know how to start up your server in this format. I need response, guys. Voila. Am I the only one that is
So I tried to follow the YouTube video for the last class. I could not understand anything, and where it stopped is not where I stopped. So I'm just watching.
So you're telling me that you don't understand how the control panel works?
I don't, but I'll meet Precious to teach me later, so I don't bring the class back.
Okay. Is that what you want, or I should just go through it again? Is that what you want? I should.
So I don't want to bring. I don't want to bring the class back again. You know,
Okay.
we are using data, so I
Oh,
don't bring the class back.
okay. Who else has a problem? Who else has a problem? Do anybody has any problem? Okay. Let me just proceed with the class. Now, this is the career up, and for those of you that are joining us for the first time, if you want to check our previous classes, what we've done so far, you can simply go to our YouTube channel at Run Cloud Technologies. There you will see previous videos on this masterclass. You can go through it step by step. We have day 1, day 2, day 3. This is day 4. So you go through the classes one after the other in order to get the response you want. In order for you to have the response you want, you go through the class one after the other. So I will continue by editing this theme we have. In order for me to do that, I'll just press this button, create a new tab, and from the new tab, I will type localhost slash career hub. Now, in front of the career hub, I will put WP-admin. By pressing WP-admin, I'm trying to access the backend, the dashboard for the career hub. By pressing enter, you see that the dashboard is loading. I'm trying to load up the dashboard. So this is the dashboard we have. If I click on this upload, you will see every other previous upload that is needed. Maybe some of the tools, some of the plugins, some of the themes has been updated. If you want to move along with the update, you just click on, you see, you have the latest version of WordPress, but if you want to reinstall, you click on this. If that's not what you want, let's say you want to update all other plugins. If you look here, we have another plugin here. We have this Asciment anti-spam. If I click on this, I can just simply click on this upload plugin. By pressing this, it will update this plugin for me. But that's not what we want to do today. Today, we want to select a theme that we can use for our website. In order for us to do that, we can come down to this page here, down to the community, under the community, hold on, under the extension rather, from this download and extends, you go to themes. Now, this is by
Please.
we, okay?
Hello, sir.
I'm waiting, I'm waiting for your
Please say
question.
it again. Localhost slash I use precious slash WP admin. My own did
WP
not bring
dash
out
dash
anything.
dash. After that WP, there's a
O-
dash before the admin, not
Okay.
underscore. Look at it here.
Yeah.
Can you see this?
Your
We
is
are
very tiny.
localhost
I can't
slash
see.
career up slash WP admin.
Okay. Let
So
me
that's
check.
how you can access it.
The same thing, say not found.
Not found. Have you turned on your
Yes.
Apache?
Yes, I have.
Have you turned on your MySQL?
What
Have
do
you
you
turned
say?
have you turned on your MySQL?
Yes, all these on your screen. I've done that.
Now go to your, just type localhost slash the name of your project.
Yes, that one is showing.
Now come to this place. You will see a place where they wrote the name of your project.
In which place?
At the top bar, beside the WordPress logo, there is the name of your project.
Okay.
If you mouse over it, you will see where they write dashboard.
Okay, let me see.
You see what I'm doing?
In my own, you know, it's showing Precious DB, then sample page. That's the only thing I'm seeing there. In this particular one,
That I'm
nothing is
viewing.
showing like your own.
It's showing
Nothing is
like
showing
yours.
like your own. Oh.
And now look at the top.
It's just showing. No icon, nothing at
Okay, if
the
it's not
side
showing any
or at the.
icon, do this then. Let
Yeah.
me do it again. Press this button. Type the same thing on
Which
a
one?
new tab. Type the same thing. My own is localhost
Okay.
/ career hub. That's my own. Then it will open like this, right?
Okay.
In front of it, type WP-admin, not underscore. WP-admin. Type it in front.
Okay. It brought out details for me to log in.
You are pressing your username and password. Type your username and password, the one you use for creating.
Okay. Yes. I'm there. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So I believe we are all on the same space. So the next thing we'll be
Thank
dealing
you.
with is getting a team. So looking down here, remember I told you if you come down to appearance, under your appearance, you will see this. So I believe in our last class, we downloaded the Abstract theme. We downloaded the Abstract. So when I click on, if you want to do that, just come to add new. Okay. If you have your theme downloaded to your system already, all you need to do is to click on upload. But if you don't have it, you can search here or you can scroll here and select the theme you want. If I select this is already installed. Are you getting it? This is already installed. So I will activate this. So I'm activating the Astra. Now the Astra has been activated. Thank you for installing Astra. Now this is what we are doing. Now the very minute you install your theme, the next thing you do is to customize. The next thing you need to do is to customize. Now, before I start the customization, do anybody have any question to ask? Do anybody have any question to ask? I am waiting for questions, so guys. Okay. Have we all installed this Astra? Have we all installed this Astra theme? Have we all installed this Astra themes? Guys, I need response. I don't want to be the only one in this class. I need response,
Yeah,
okay?
but you can we can install anything now. Must still be this abstract.
Victorious. Sorry, who is victorious? Where do you want me to go back to? Please unmute yourself and tell me what you want me to do. Let me guide you through it.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Precious.
I say, can't we install any other
Yeah, you can install any other,
what?
but me, this is a follow through class. You can install any other if you
Okay, because
want. I don't want a situation whereby the customization, because all team does not have the same customization. So I might be
okay,
customizing my own,
let
and the
me
interface you'll be seeing will be different from yours. And that's because we're not using the same
okay.
team. So every team has its own specification on customization. That I
Okay,
want us to be
let
wary
me
about.
okay. Abstract.
So at Victorious, what do you want me to go back to? Where did you want me to go back to?
Hello, sir.
Okay.
The the theme files, it must be zipped. It must be in a zip file, right? It must be a zip file.
And that is the one you downloaded. If you download anyone, if I come here now, you see this Astra, we download it. If you download it, it has to be in that format. But if you did not download it, if you install
Yes.
directly from here, if I click add new, let me add another thing. Let's say I click add new now. And let's say I install this hello here. If I click this one now, it does not require me to do any other installation. Are you getting it? This does not
Yeah,
come in
I'm
a
with
zip
you.
format. But if I download here, let's say I download this auction WP. Let's say I download this from the WordPress.org. It will come in a zip format like this. Can you see? Open wp.3.4.1.zip. So if I want to install this, I will have to go to my add themes. Now for me, I will click on upload themes. If I click on upload theme, then I will choose the theme I want to upload. By clicking on choose, it will direct me to my installation block. Now the one I want to install is this Auction WP. If I click on it and I click open, can you see Auction WP? And I can just click on install now. Once I do this, remember they say if you have a theme in a zip format, you can install or update it by uploading. Now what I'm doing is I'm installing the theme I downloaded manually, not the one I installed directly. So this is now installed. Can you see? So if I go to my themes
Yeah.
now, you will see that all the theme I just installed, can you see this is abstract, this is hello, this is the Ocean WP I installed manually. This is the one I installed directly from my WordPress. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So which one among these? For me, I'm using Astra now. I can use any of these. As I've installed, now, if I reload my page, this is my page here. If I reload, if I press refreshing, you will see that the interfaces will change. Can you see?
Yes.
The interface has changed. Similarly, if I activate another one, if I activate this hello here, or let me activate this Ocean WP, let me activate this Ocean WP, I click on activate. It's loading. While we wait for it to complete, okay, it has been activated as well. If I come down to this place and I refresh, see what will happen. You can see that the display also changed.
Yes, sir.
So that's what I want you to get note of. The display of this also changed. So I've done so anyone you do will determine what kind of display you want. So I think we're currently using the Ocean WP because I can work on any of them. So which one should I use? I want you guys to pick for me. Should we use the Elo? Should we use the Astra? Or we should use the Ocean WP? Okay, let me install the Elo so you see how Elo looks as well. I'll click on activate on the Elo. If I click on activate, now this one is requiring me to install this Elementor. Among every other page builder, the one I so much use is this Elementor. We have Elementor, we have DV, we have WP Bakery, we have Page Builder, we have Page Layer, we have many page builders. But the one me I most prefer, that I use the most, is this Elementor. That's my own preference. Other developers use many others. Shey you get? So for me, I prefer using this Elementor. And as part of the requirement, if you install Elo, is that you have an Elementor page builder. It works perfectly with it. That does not mean other page builder does not work with it. I even believe the people who build this Elo
Hello,
team
sir. How
is,
did you get this Elo team?
I didn't get that.
How did you get this Elo team? It's not part of my own
Yeah, I
teams
download,
here. I
I
only have
installed
four
it.
teams here.
Click on add new. Go to your button, go to add
Okay,
new. If you go to add
okay.
new, check there, you will see Elo. If you do not see, just type Elo in your search bar. Just type Elo here. This is my own Elo. So if you see, there are many others.
Oh, okay. I've seen it.
So you can install that too. Now, let me quickly teach you something about maintenance. Okay, please, Mr. Matthew, at the end of today's class, remind me what I want to teach you on space maintenance, how to manage spaces for your WordPress project, so
Okay,
that
sir.
it will not be very heavy. Please remind me.
Okay.
So, can I continue? Now, if I refresh this here, you can see that the display is different. So now we need to build our pages. I can simply come here and install a plugin. So before I install that plugin, I want us to first customize. Please take note of all these things I'm doing. Whenever you have a WordPress project you're dealing with, the first thing you do, the first ever thing you do is to install a theme. After you install your WordPress, select a theme and install. Are we together? Because some themes, after installing, will break or will crash your WordPress project. Something will crash your WordPress project, and you have no other choice rather than to install again. That means to delete the entire project and install again. So to save us from those stress, the first thing you do is to come to your appearance and select the theme you want to use. After that, you customize the theme. For me, I'm using Elo, so I will click on customize. Now, I just made one mistake, which is not actually a mistake, but I would advise you should not do. Let me go back. Let me go back. If I want to open any other section, in order to avoid closing one page and opening another, I can right click on this customize and go to open link in a new tab, so that it will open it in a new tab for me. Are we together? So I can just simply click on it and it opens for me in a new page. It will open for me in a new page. Are we on the same space, everybody? Are we on the same space? Please, I need response from you. Please, guys, I need a quick response from you so that I will complete this installation. Do we have the same result? Do we all have the same result?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you.
My own already before now, I chose Astra as my team. So when I now activated this Hello, I'm still seeing the background of that Astra.
Refresh. You have to
Even
refresh
after
it. You have to refresh your page. You get that? You have to refresh
I've
your
done
page.
that. It's still showing me that same.
Okay. That means when you click on activate, is it activated? Did it show this activated?
I'm not seeing that activated.
It's not activated. Please,
I'm
guys, give
only
me a
seeing
minute.
I'm seeing
Give me a
active.
minute. I'll get back to you. Okay. Okay. So, did you click on this activate? Did you click on this activate? Mr. Matthew.
I did, but from my own side, it's showing active semicolon hello Elementor. Then I'm seeing the customize button. I'm not seeing the activated button.
On the hello.
Yes, I only see active, then
Active. And
semicolon.
that means it has not been activated. Click on that active. It will be activated. Click on the active. On that hello, click on the active. It will be activated.
Okay.
Have you done that?
It took me to another page. I'm just seeing only customize and menus.
Now go and refresh your page, which is this page. Go and refresh the display of that project. Go and refresh it. Have you done that?
I've done that.
So is he giving you the response you want?
I'm not having the same page like yours. I'm still having that Astra background.
Astra. Okay, this is what I can you share your screen so that I can check it out? Just send a screenshot of this display for me. Let me check it out.
Okay.
I want you guys to have you displayed that? Okay, someone is asking a question. Have you sent me the screenshots? You can send it directly to me, okay? Okay. Okay. This is what you will do. I've seen it. I've seen it. Click on that customize first. Wait, hold on. It is being activated. It is active. Just click on, you know what? Just follow these steps I'm about to do. Follow this step I'm about to do. Click on appearance. This is what it's showing, right?
Yes.
That means it is installed. Now go to your career. That's the first page, our initial page. Reload. Press F5 or you press this reload button. Reload this page. Reload it.
Okay.
Did it change? Did it change? Are you guys still seeing my display?
No, I'm not seeing your display.
Okay, let me reshare my screen. Did it change?
Oh,
What? Mr. Marchi, did
wow.
it change?
It's not changing, no.
So if it is not changing, that means there is an error somewhere. Send me the display, the screenshot of your display. Just send me the screenshot of
Okay.
your display. Let me check that out.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now I see where the problem is. So this is what I want you to do, Mr. Matthew. The maintenance I want to teach you initially, I think you are going to do it now manually. So let me share my screen again. What I want to teach you guys at the end. Now, if you notice that as we are installing all of these things and it is consuming more space on our hard drive, it is consuming more space. Let's say we're on a server, on a live server, that means we are getting more space. So let's say we want to delete these things. All you need to do is to go to your htdocs, and you know I can access the htdoc through this PC. Under this PC, you will see your hard drive. Now my own hard drive is this local disk. If I click on this local disk, I will see my exam. So I will see this XAMPP control panel. Inside this XAMPP, I will locate my htdocs. You know, from the htdocs, this is the career up project we are currently working on. If I double click to open this up, I will see all of this. Whenever you type your WP, your localhost slash the name of your project slash WP admin, what you are actually accessing is this page. This folder here, WP admin, that is what you are accessing. But what we actually need is this content. If you open this content, that's where you see all the plugin you installed, all the themes you installed. all the updates you've done, and any image, any video, any audio you upload will be added into these uploads. Any of your media, let's use that generally. Any of your media. So let's open these themes. Inside these themes, you can see all the themes we've installed so far. The Astra, the Elo, the Ocean WP, the 2021, 2023, 2020. Now for Mr. Matthew, let's clean out some of these themes. I don't think we need all of them.
Yes, sir.
So I will click on this.
Okay.
The only one I've installed that I'm currently using for me, if I check my customization, the one I'm currently using is this Elo Elementor, right? I'm using this Elo Elementor, which is this one. So the Astra,
Yes, sir.
the Ocean WP, the 2021 and the 2022, I will leave this 2023. The reason why I will leave it is in case this one has an error and it wants to go back to our default theme, it can go back to this 2023. So I will delete the Astra, the Ocean WP, the 2021 and the 2022. So click on this, I delete this. I'll click on this Astra, I will delete it. 2021, I will click on it, I will delete it. The 2022, I will delete that as well. Now, if I go back to my themes, if I press F5 or refresh button, I will only see the two that is available, which is 2023 and my Elo themes. So I just removed the one that is giving me issue. Now that is giving you issue. So try the same for yourself and see what the response would be. Mr. Matthew, try same for yourself and see what the response would be. Okay, can I continue?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry, sir. Please, my network was having issues.
Okay, what do you
So
want?
should I still go and delete my own, because my own in the WP content I'm seeing abstract, sensors, general news,
Yeah, if
hello,
you it's not
element.
compulsory.
Is
To
it for
delete it is not
everybody?
compulsory. It's just like you're doing space management.
Oh, okay, okay,
We
okay,
are doing space management.
okay. So,
So
but have you done the customization for the Astra?
no, it's because Mr.
Okay,
Matthew was having an issue with his own. So that's why I have to show
okay,
him how to delete it so as to have the
okay,
same flow with us. So Mr.
okay,
Matthew,
Yes, sir.
okay.
have you
I've
removed it?
gotten this. I went to I clicked that customize, then I went to this home setting, home page setting. It was on a static page. So I click on your latest post so that I will be seeing my latest post.
But it did it change?
Yes, it's now okay. It's now with your own. Now it's the same thing
Okay,
with
no
your own.
problem, no problem, no problem,
It was on static page.
no problem for that. So let's continue
Thank
with
you.
our customization. So the very minute you install your theme, the next thing you do is to customize your theme. The next thing you do is to customize your theme. So can we continue? So the first thing I would do is to deal with the site identity. If I click on this site identity, this is where I can add the logo, I can change the site title, I can add a tagline.
Sir, please, yeah, I'm not seeing anything though.
Okay. Do we all have the same issue? She says she's not
No,
seeing
I'm
anything. Do we all have the same issue? Do we all have the same issue?
seeing your
The page I'm saying is the career of archive hello world.
Yes, that's the same. So definitely,
That's
Precious,
it,
I think it's from
person.
your end.
I'm
Precious,
still seeing the same thing, but what you are explaining, I'm not seeing it. This
you've
career
not
up,
gone
I'm seeing it.
anywhere.
This
Look
archive
at
hello world.
the side here. You see, I have site identity under my customer. This is my career hub. This is
Okay,
my
sir.
team, and this is my customization. I open the customization in a new tab. And how did I do that? Let me cancel this. I come to this customization. I right click and I open in a new tab. At Grace, if you're not seeing anything, please check your display. Can you guys see what I'm looking at currently? The meeting we are having. If you can see this, that means there's no lagging.
Yes, I can see.
That means there's no lagging. So going back to this part, if I come down to customization, under this customization, you will see where we have site identity. If I click on site identity, you can see where you can add your logo, change your site title, add your tagline, and even change your site icon. So let me quickly just download a random icon and use. So let me try and download one of this icon or under flat icon, and we'll just use that. So I'm doing have a free. So I have downloaded this ecology.png. The meeting has ended. Hold on. Chigozie, can you hear me?
yes, sir. Yeah.
I believe everybody was logged out by team in order for us to log in again. So let's wait for others also to come up on board.
So I don't have my system with me. I don't know if you're posting this on YouTube.
Okay, I think it gives us just 1 hour to have our classes. Give us 1 hour to have our classes. So can you guys see my screen? Can I continue with this, guys? So while we are waiting for others to come up live, I think we're giving them 1 minute, 1 hour to do every class. From our next class, we'll be using Google Meet. I think the lagging was resolved, so we can continue with our Google Meet.
Hello,
Yeah, I can
hello,
hear
sir.
you.
Uh, Please, just join it today. You know, if there is any where I'm lagging behind, how can I meet up with you?
Okay,
Where I do?
if you check, we have WordPress day 4. Day 1, day 2,
Okay,
and day 3 is on our YouTube channel. You go to Run Cloud
oh,
Technologies on YouTube.
all
Just
right,
type Run Cloud Technologies. It will show the
oh,
previous ones we've done. Even after today's class,
okay,
the today's class will be posted there.
okay, okay,
The,
okay, okay.
those ones we
Okay.
done the live installation, how we can install on a live server. We done how to install on WordPress itself, and this is local. So all of them has been taught already.
Okay.
So
No,
anybody
no.
that is logged out, you can
I've
log in
used.
again.
I use one. This Zamp that you are saying. I don't use Zamp. I use Flywheel.
You know, we have
Eh,
many servers. We have many servers. But the one me I so much prefer, which is highly being used, is this ZAMP.
Zamp.
Is this ZAMP online? That's the one I've been regularly used.
Okay, okay, okay. Is there any quality difference between the Zamp and the Flywheel?
And you know, it's all about community. It's not even about the changes, it's the community. The community of people behind it is far
Mm,
much more than any other.
oh, mm,
Mr.
okay.
Bamidele, did you get that?
Yes, I
The
get it. But
community behind
what
it is far
I want to
more,
know
and there's
the
no way you will come
easiest of
across
the
error.
Zamp. What is the function of Zamp? Zamp
ZAMP
and the
is a
Flywheel.
local server where you can host your website locally on your system,
Okay, my
because
system.
PHP,
Oh,
WordPress was built with PHP, and PHP
okay,
cannot run without a server. The way we run
okay,
HTML and CSS and JavaScript is not the same way we
yeah,
run PHP.
okay,
So because
okay,
of that, you need a local server, and that's why we are
okay,
downloading and installing XAMPP.
do we say this Zamp and Flywheel is just like our Visual Studio Code that will now run it
Those
on
ones are
our program?
editors. These ones are servers.
Okay, server like the Google this thing, Abi.
Just like if you
What do
buy if you want to have a website now, you know you have to buy
you,
an hosting and domain. That means hosting means you're buying a server space online. All of this has been
oh,
treated in the first class. The
okay,
first ever
okay,
class we did, I treat all of this.
okay, okay. Oh, today's lesson is about is it creating another site, another
I
website,
didn't
or
get
what?
that. I didn't catch that.
I mean today's lesson, are you creating another website for more
Yes, after
lesson,
this,
or
we'll be creating an e-commerce website with WordPress.
which day will that one be, sir?
Sorry?
Eh?
I didn't get that.
Which day? So that I can stay. Hmm?
Today, we're doing an e-commerce today. The very minute I'm done with the one I'm currently dealing with.
Yeah. Okay, no problem.
We're
Thank
doing
you
it
very much.
today. E-commerce website, because next week
Okay.
is your presentation.
Uh,
Everybody will present next week.
uh, okay, I will start my own today. After the class, watch the rest of the video. So
Just
can I still join the class with
no
presentation next
problem.
week? Uh,
No
Okay,
problem. So let
okay,
me
thank you.
continue.
Then I will ask you question along the line when I have mistake.
No
Are
problem.
you
You're
open to
free.
question?
This is is an interactive class. Everybody is allowed to ask
Okay,
a question. It actually helps me
all
to
right.
build.
Okay, okay, thank you.
So any question you guys want to ask, you can ask directly here. So let's continue. Please, I'm sorry for the noise from the background. I'm in a place called similar to a market space. So there is noise around, but please just bear with me. All of this will be treated shortly. Everything will be treated shortly. So let's upload a logo for our website. So if I click on this logo section, I select this. I can select a upload here. If I come to download, you can see this is the ecology.png that we just downloaded. If I click on it and I click open, I have automatically installed a plugin. Sorry. If I click on select, this is the logo. So I can just give it the size that I want. I've cropped this. So by doing that, okay, an error occurred. Maybe the size is too big. We need to look for a smaller size. Okay, let's reduce it like this and let's see. Okay, let's upload again. This one, crop this. So I believe due to the size, that's why this thing is not working. Although we can have many others too. Let's add a tagline. I think the tagline we used was Citadel of Learning. Now you can see that as I'm writing Citadel of Learning, it's showing here. If I publish this website and I come here, I press F5, you can see the Citadel of Learning beneath it, beneath where I wrote my career up. So going back to the theme, I can simply come here and select an icon. Now this icon I'm about to select will be the icon that we show here. Can we all see my display? Can we all see my display? I need response, please. Can you all see my display?
Yes.
Yes, yes, I can see the logo and your customer moving.
So if I click on this, I can select the logo here. I can just click on select here.
Sir, please refresh, please.
I'm coming, I'm coming. Let me accept this. what I want to do is upload some things. And I came to customize. How do I go to customize? From this space, I click on customize, I right click here and I said open in a new tab. So it opens a new tab for me where I can start installing my customizing my theme, because the theme comes with its own preference. So from there, you see where we have site identity. Clicking on the site identity, you can see that's where I added the citadel of learning. That's the tagline, the one you're seeing beneath here. I can click on this select sites icon. By clicking here, I can select this and click select. Now, what this site icon, what it does, I select this. What it does, it changes the icon of things here. So if I think I've selected that. No, not yet selected. Okay, let me see if I can upload something else entirely. Since it's not accepting this one, I'm giving to it. Let's see if I have more other logos that I can use. Okay, let me use this. Let me use this. Okay, this is working. Now, when I click on this, you can see the image. This site icon will change the icons on this part of your tabs. So if I crop this, there has been an error cropping this image. Now, I believe the problem we are having is with the theme. The theme is actually giving us this issue. Let's click this. Click here and select this. Let's crop this. Let's see. So I believe the theme is the one giving us this issue. So let's change our theme. You can see that I told you that we can have many issues due to your theme, the theme you're using. So you have to be very conscious on the themes you're using. So let me install another theme so that we can customize that. I can simply click on add and I will install the Astra. So I will click on upload here. Hold on. Upload there, choose, and I will select the Astra. That's the one I want to use. Then if I click on install here, if I click on install there, you can see we are unpacking the package, we are installing the themes. So let's wait for it to finish all the processes that is needed. Now it has been installed. If I come here and I press refresh, we still have the same thing until we activate it. So if I click on activate, one in an unexpected error because something was wrong with the WordPress.org. It's okay, let me activate. So I've activated this. If I refresh this, okay, we now have a different design entirely. We now have a different design entirely. So let me go back to my customization. So I don't have to customize this again because that's not what we are using. I want to customize this Astra. So I will come here, right click on this customize, open link in a new tab. Are we all in this class? Are you guys seeing what I'm doing? Can you guys see what I'm doing? Please, I need response.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, under the customization, I can continue from here. I can continue from here. Now, you can see that the interface we have for this is quite different from the interface we have for the other one. That's why I say you need to understand how the customization works. All team has its own preference while you're customizing them. All team has its own preference. So if I come to this global, I can come to this typography. Okay, this typography talks about the type of text we are using. So for me,
Hello, sir.
yes,
I thought you are using Astra.
yes, I'm using Astra.
On my own, the Astra design itself is on my screen. Then what you are still talking about, like this, your hello world. My own is that Astra template.
Because this thing is being installed. You know, you don't install it directly. You did not download the way I did. Did you download the way I did?
Yes, I installed it. No, I installed.
From here, right? You install from this add new.
Yes, yes.
Did you upload? Did you click on upload themes?
Upload Teams. I don't think so. No.
So I believe that that's where we're having issue. That's why your display is different from mine.
Okay. So what will I do now? Or
Okay,
it's still okay
let
like
me
that?
get to your own preference. It's better I get to your own level rather than you coming down to my own level because you have used what we call dummy content.
Okay.
Okay, give me 1 or 2 minutes to see. Okay, please hold on. Let me manually delete my Astra. So before I delete my Astra, I will change my display. So let me change my display first. So I'll come down to the appearance and reactivate this 2023. Let me activate that. So my display has changed. And I will manually delete my Astra. So if I refresh here, I don't think we have the Astra again. Can you see? So let me manually
Yes.
install. Let me press refresher here. So if I install the Astra, install Astra. So I'm currently installing the Astra. I'm waiting for it to complete installation. And I'll click on activate. So let's see if I have the same display as yours. Is it the same display you're having for your Astra? Do you have the same display of your Astra? Hello, Precious, do you have the same display for your Astra?
It's not the same. It's not the same. My own is just the way this template is. That's how my own is.
I don't know why my own dummy content did not show. I'm supposed to have a dummy
Just like this
like
one.
this, Abi, and that's because I need a dummy
Just like.
content.
Oh, yeah, customize. You did not customize it. Say open in a new tab.
Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to open in a new tab. Thank you for that. Give me a minute. So from here now, let's customize. So first of all, I will change the site icon. Let's select the site icon and let's see if it will accept any of this. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why we're having this error issue, even if you are using the different thing. The problem is coming from our WordPress project. Okay? The problem is coming from our WordPress project. Okay. I'm trying to see what's causing the issue that we are currently having.
And
Please, you guys should try and install from this path to see maybe it's from my own end here. From this path, come to your global, sorry, go to your site identity and select an icon. You guys try to install an image and see what the response would be. Try and install an
my
image.
own too is still the same.
It's showing that error.
Yes, it's still showing error.
That error. Okay, hold on. Let me go and update my what was it called?
Okay.
Let me update this. Just hold on. I'm trying to let me reinstall. Okay, let me check my updates and see things that I need to update. Let me reinstall this WordPress because sometimes the error might come from it. Please just hold on while I'm installing this my WordPress update. So verifying the unpack, preparing the installation, the enabling maintenance mode, copying the requirements, disabling maintenance mode, upgrading database. Oh, we're updating it to see if that will be the cost. Okay. So let's see if it will work now. Under our appearance, let's customize this theme. So let me first change my site identity and see if I can upload the logo. I pray it works. It's not coming up. You know what? I won't want this to create a delay for us. I'll get back to us about what's going on this path. Maybe because we're doing it manually. That's why we're having this issue. Like I said before the beginning of this class, some things might not even give you what you want. Okay, let's go to blog pages. Okay, let me see other themes that can work perfectly. Let me add another theme because I don't think I can continue. There's this theme I so much prefer that I use mostly. So let's try that out. I think that's for e-commerce. E-commerce. It's an Elementor page builder. It's also an e-commerce. It's an Elementor page builder. So hold on, let me just type Elementor here and the theme will come up. Okay, I've seen it. This Magic Elementor. Please, let's install this Magic Elementor. That's the one I use frequently and it's used to give me a good result. So if I try to update the picture for this and it gives me the same issue, it shows that the error is actually from the image. The error is actually from the manual installation. You get it? So let's activate this. So let's activate
Sir, which
this.
one?
Magic
Which one?
Elementor.
What's the name?
Magic Elementor.
Okay.
Magic Elementor.
Okay.
So let's refresh this. So this is the Magic Elementor. So the first thing we do The first thing we do,
Where do you say the problem comes from?
sorry,
Where do you say the problem for the logo?
I have not
That's,
yet identify. But currently I believe it's because we are doing this local installation. That's why. So the problem should be with the WordPress project. If I try do it with this current team, and if it does not have an error, that means it's those teams we'll be using. But if I do it, if it has the same error, it shows that it's the WordPress project itself that is having the problem.
I've been raising my hand since.
What do you say?
I said I've been raising my hand since.
You've been what?
I've been raising my hand since. I'm trying to say something.
Hey, sorry, I didn't see your hand raised though. I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't see your hand raised.
no problem. I just joined, and I think from everything I've been listening to, I think the issue we're having is changing the logo on the Astra website.
Yes.
Okay, I kind of checked. Okay, how am I going to show you now? Is it possible for me to share my screen?
Yeah, you can. You can share your screen.
Okay. Okay, I'm saying share desktop. I'm saying share desktop. Okay, is my screen showing now?
Not yet.
But I've tapped on it.
Let me stop sharing mine so we can see yours.
Okay. It's still not. I'm seeing the option to share entire screen, but the where I'm going to tap the share on is actually it's not bringing the option where I'm going to tap the share on. Okay. I think it has come out now. I'm coming, please. Is it showing now?
Yeah, it's not showing.
Okay. So I tried. What I did was I tapped on the where my cursor is where the Astra logo was. Are we
Okay.
seeing? So I tapped on this icon that shows this pencil stuff. So it brought this instead. I already downloaded this from Flat Icon, this free logo that is here. So it brought
Okay.
this panel out. So I tapped on change logo, and then I was able to pick it through this interface. Like I tapped on this and then I chose select, and then okay, I didn't crop, and then it brought it out. So you can adjust
Can you show me
the.
the display? Did it work on your team?
I didn't get that.
Did it work on your team? Did the logo work on your team?
Yes, it did. That's what I'm showing. I said instead of the Astra logo,
Esh.
it's now the one I downloaded. I showing there. That's this.
Okay, show me. I'm not seeing the website. I'm only
I
seeing
thought I was
your
sharing my screen.
I'm only seeing the team, the meeting we are having. That's the only thing I'm seeing currently.
I thought I was sharing my screen. Oh, let me see. I don't really understand how to do this thing. I'm coming, please.
Stop sharing. Look at if you want to share, if you click on share, it will show screen and window. Select screen, don't select window.
The one for the entire screen is not coming out. Like when I'm going to tap the share on, it's not giving me that option to tap on the share. That's the issue. So it's only on that window I'm seeing the share that I can tap on. But for the entire screen, I'm unable to tap on share.
Okay, let me just do this. Okay, let me do this. Let me check this. But before I go on, this thing recommend as the following that we install these plugins. But let me just try and customize and see if I can add the logo from my own end. So what you're telling me is
Okay.
that you did not crop it, Abby?
No, I did not. Because the cropping it showed an error. But you can adjust the size.
As in
Yes,
manually
select.
adjust the size.
Yes, like click on select. Then skip cropping. Skip cropping.
Oh, it's true. Thank you.
Then yes, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
I think that will work now. But what about the site logo? This one, you have no choice but to crop. This site icon, you have no option
We are
than to
not seeing
crop.
any. I'm not seeing anything.
You guys are not seeing my display?
I don't understand the way you do it.
Okay, okay, let me go back. She showed me how to add the image. Can you see my display now?
Sir, which team are we using?
Me currently now we're using the Magic Elementor.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I'm in
That's
the
where I am.
customization of the Magic Elementor. Let me go back. I will leave this. If I right click on the customization, open link in a new tab. So are you seeing this? Are we all seeing this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if I click on this site identity and I click on select logo, for me I can select the logo I want. So what she showed me, which I really appreciate, I so much appreciate, was when you select your logo, once you click on select, don't crop, just click on skip cropping and the logo will appear. So that was what she did. So let me repeat that again. Let me repeat the process. Let me remove it. If I
Sir,
click
but my own is
on
very big. Oh.
it will be big because the image is big. When I click on this and I click on select, from there I will click on skip cropping instead of crop. I'll just click on skip cropping and it appears. But it is not working for the site icon. Now I just make a decision. The reason is because we are doing it locally. So the WordPress that we are using, I don't think it's up to date with these features. So that's why we're having this problem. So we click on select site icon, select your icon, you select this. It will surely bring you cropping. Let me select another. It will surely bring you cropping. And if you click on crop, that was the issue. If you click on crop, it will show you error. So that's the problem we're currently facing. Let me reduce it. Let me kind of reduce it. So let me really crop it. So if I click on crop, so there's an error. So that's why we're having the issue. It's because of the software we are using. You know, it is 6.1.1. I don't think it is up to date with the requirements needed for this crop to work. But I believe if you're using older version, we won't have this issue, which we will do in the next in our when we want to start the e-commerce website. So what I want us to do in this section is to go down to color first. First, let's do the requirements. They ask us to install all these plugins. So I will begin installing the plugin. If I click on this, now this Elementor, Magic Elementor, requires to install the Elementor page builder, the Magic add-on, the Magic post display. So if I select all this button and I change this bulk action to install, if I click on apply, it will automatically install all this plugin, this required plugin for us. It will automatically install them for us.
Sir, please refresh, please.
It's currently installing. It's currently installing. I will let it finish installing. Then I will show you how I did it. So we're waiting for them to finish installing. So Precious, on your
Yeah.
dashboard here,
Yes.
go to
On
the appearance.
appearance.
It will show all your on top of after you activate your magic elementor. On top of it,
Yes. Mm.
you will see on top of it, you will see this big this team recommend the following plugins. So when you see this, all you need to do is to click on begin installing plugins. So once you right click and open in a new tab, it will show you.
Please, excuse me, sir.
Okay,
My own is not telling me that too.
as it is not showing this recommendation. Is it showing you this recommendation?
No.
I
Are
It's
think you
you
only
should look
told
out for
have you
it's
activate
only
the
saying
magic
well,
installing.
elementor?
yes, that's what I was using before.
Magic elementor,
I've
not Astral,
activated.
not Hello.
Yes, I know. Is my own now is showing customize. Should I customize? Exactly your own. This one, yes. It's the same thing I'm
This one,
having.
right?
It's showing this customize, yes. It's showing
Now look
customize.
at the top of that your appearance. Look at the top. You will see this small box. If you press this cancel, you won't see it.
Wait, show me. I will see which box.
This box at the top here with this yellow color.
Okay, that's it.
Did you
Yellow,
see
yellow,
it?
yellow. Yeah, yellow. No, I'm not seeing yellow. Touch it. Let me see. Okay,
This
yes, yes.
you're
I'm
seeing
seeing
it,
it.
and
That's
now
it.
beneath it you see
Begin.
begin installing plugins.
Okay, okay.
So right click
Should
and
I
open
click
in a
on
new
it?
tab. Yes, it will now show this tab.
Okay. Okay. Open a new tab. Okay. Yes, it's
Now
showing.
select these icons. This icon will select all the plugins.
Wait,
Now
excuse me, sir. My own is saying install require plugins.
yes. Now
Then
select all the
plugins,
plugins.
Elementor store.
Elementor, Magic Add-on, and Magic
Okay.
Post Display. I've already installed my own Elementor. It remains this Magic
Um,
Add-on and Magic.
okay.
Right click on it and
So
come
should
to
I click on?
install. Right click on or just click on this bulk action, change it to install.
Okay. Okay.
Then you click on apply.
Okay.
Change it to install and click on apply.
Okay.
Let me go back. Install the last one. Install all of them. Then you go back. If you install the three, it will show to activate. So select all of them and change to activate. So we can activate all the plugins. I click on activate now. You can see that all the plugins has been successfully activated. That means if you come to plugin, if I move to my plugin here, I move to my plugin here. You will see all the, sorry, it took me to the website. Under Teams, if I open this plugin somewhere else, let me refresh this. Refresh this. You can see these are all the plugins. Now, in order for you to enjoy the plugins to the fullest, you need to what? To buy. You can see, I admin, now you can easily create an impressive website without coding knowledge with Magic Add-on Pro. So this Magic Add-on Pro, if you want to buy, you spend what? $21.
Sir, why is it showing fatal error here?
And now the fatal error, you know we are installing manually. Are you getting it? You can just
Yes,
ignore
sir.
it. That does not mean it will not work. The fatal error is because you are installing multiple. If all this installation we are doing it online, you won't see all this error. That's you're installing to a server, you won't see all this error. And remember I said, if you want to install, because doing this manual is because you're practicing, all the possible errors you are expected to see, you will see them. But if you're doing it, and again, the current uh, WordPress you're using is on beta stage. Are you getting it? So that's why you're seeing some of these unusual errors. But if you're doing it live online, I don't think you will not even see you will see some error, but not to this extent. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
So we only have 15 minutes left to complete this class. So the next thing we'll do, we still have our project there. Now let's work with all this magic add-on and the likes. Now the first thing we need to do is to select our home page. If you right click on this home page and you come to open in a new tab, you will see that we only have these two pages. The number of pages we have is just these two. So the current pages we have is just these two. So we need to create our own page, our about us page, our landing contact us page, and many others. Now, this magic add-on has created, the team that comes directly has created these opportunities for us where we can easily create things and use. But before we do that, first let's create our own page. So I will come to this under the same page. I will come to here in the page. I'll come to add new. Okay, let me cancel this so you will see it. I'll come to add new. Now, clicking on this add new means I want to add new page. If I click on this add new, it will take me to a section where I can create my own page. Can you see this page? Can we all see this?
Yes, sir.
You guys, can we all see this? So let me call this page home. Let me call it home page. So it will serve as our landing page. If I click publish, publish now, we see that back to the page. Let me go back to the page section. We see that we now have this home. But if we refresh here, this is what we are currently seeing. There's nothing there. Are we together? So in order for us to make this page that we just created, our landing page, we come down to settings. If I right click on my setting and open in a new tab, under my settings, let me open it in a new tab. You can see the site title and every other thing, the statement about it. If you come to right, you will see more things. You go to read. Now under this read, you will see where we have your home page display. Now at default, it is the latest post that you post will determine what will happen, which is what we have here. If you click on this is just like a blog post. So if I click on this blog post here, like read more, I will see this blog post here. That's because in the settings here, what we have is your latest post. If I change this to static, I can easily change this my home page. If I click on this, now I can select, you can see we have sample page and home page. So if I click on this home page and I save, do save changes, what you will see is once it finish saving, okay, I believe it has finished saving. If I come here and I refresh, let me go back to my localhost carrier, you just see something plain, right? Let me refresh this rather. Can you see, we see this plain thing and there's nothing inside, no content inside. That's because our current active page is not this home page, and you can see that there's nothing inside. You can actually build here, but that's not what I will be using. I will edit with an Elementor. Remember I said my favorite page builder, that means what way I can use to build my page. My favorite ever is this Elementor. If I click on this edit with Elementor, which we installed as part of the requirement of the plugin, they'll bring us to this section where we can edit the home page. Now, let's say we have a UI in play. The UI will determine, you can see this is what we have, and which is similar to this. So anything I do here, let me bring it closer so that they'll be beside each other. Anything I do here will automatically reflect there. Let me create this new page, and I said I want this to be a full display. Let me cancel this. I don't need this for now, this navigation. And I select here, what do I want to put there? Okay, let me come to the basic. Let's say I want slider. Okay, let's say slider. That's an image slider. So I have different type here. I have this MG slider, I have this image carousel. Let me use this one. If I drag and drop, remember WordPress is a drag and drop too. You have something like this. Can you see it? If I click on update here, if I click on update here and I go back to my display in this part, I press F5. Anything I do there, you will see it will automatically reflect here. Can you see it? Can we see this? Hey, am I the only one in this class? Hello, guys.
Can see.
Yes, sir.
So can you see that anything I add to this page, which is here, is automatically reflecting here. So with this page builder now, I can build any page according to my preference. Let me add more things. I will click here. I'll click on add. Then you can see I can add, let me come down to the basic. Let me add Google Map. Let me add Google Map. I can drag this and just post it here. Once I post it here and I click on upload, once I click on the upload and I go back to this career up, that's the main page. If I refresh F5, I will see the Google Map here. Can you see it? So anything I add into this will automatically. So let's say we have a UI in place. We can use that UI to add anything. You can see we can add many things. We can add an header to it. You can add a text editor to it. Can you see? You can add an image to it as well. Can you see? And you can put things side by side. If I click here and I say I want two panels, that's one side there, one side there. And I come here, I can, let's say I add icon here. and beside there I can add a text editor. So let me add this. Can you see it? They are side by side. And similarly, I can add three things, three sections, and in each section I want the following. I can add a progressive bar, I can add an image carousel, I can add a gallery, testimonial, accordion, I can add a counter, like a time counter. Can you see a time counter there? These are already prepared. Anything you want to add. Now, some of them you have to pay for it. Some comes automatically. I can even create my own normal HTML code and add it. I can put this here. And any HTML code I write inside here will automatically have the display here. So let's say I add P. Now this P, I say this is a paragraph. Are you seeing it? The way I'm adding it is showing. And I can add more things. I can add a progressive bar. Can you see? I can add many other things. So this is the way we used to build things in WordPress. Just drag and drop. And most of the things you're supposed to write by code, you automatically see the effect. Now, one funny thing about this page builder that I love so much is it has under this magic add-on. This is where the magic happens. And I love the fact that they call it a magic add-on, which means I can create an header that all my page can use. So I can simply come here and select header. And I say I want to create a default theme header. Now what's my default? Because I don't have a default one, I can just select create a header theme. So when I come here, it takes me to a section where I can create my own personal header. Now what do we refer to as header? Header is things you see at the top here, right? If I come to this space, I can just add section, or I can use a saved theme, which currently I don't have any. I can check for pages and add page, or create my own page, or add a section to it. So I'll be using add section. Now, clicking on this add section, there is an already prepared section that they've done that you can use, or you create your own. So under this section, let me add a section because the header will serve as a section for me. I will have to give it a name. I'm creating a section. I will have to give it a name. I want to call it header. Now this name I'm giving it is user defined. You can give it any name of your choice. It's not compulsory, it's the same name as mine. This thing will stop soon, and once this class stops, please click on the link again. You will continue the class. It has not yet stopped. So let's wait for it to finish so we can go back into it. Okay, it has stopped. So I will leave this meeting and go back to it. Let me join the team. Please, I want everyone to leave the meeting so that we can join it again. I want everybody to leave the meeting. Everybody leave the meeting, please. Everybody leave the meeting for now because it's about to end. I want everybody to leave the meeting. Okay, let me end it. End everything. So everybody is out. So let's rejoin. Okay, now I want everybody to join again. Good. Okay. So I'm using this time to admit people into the meeting.
Yes, sir.
And Chigozie,
I'm actually lost in this whole thing, because I went
you're
up for a
lost.
while. Yeah.
So where was your what was the last bus stop?
My last place was the place we were actually getting the team.
Where I was getting the team.
Yeah, where you were installing the team.
Okay. Okay, let me share my screen and let's continue. Let me share my screen. Where I was installing the team, that was where Chigozie stopped, right? That's far back.
Yes, sir.
That's far back. Hi, yeah. Chigozie, I will upload this video the very minute I'm done with this class. Can you please wait till when I upload it? Can you do me that favor? Because that's far behind.
All right. No problem.
That's far
No
behind.
problem.
So, but do you understand to this section where we have add this new section? Do you
I'm not
understand
seeing
it?
everything. I understand this part.
Can you guys see my display? Can you guys see my display?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. So let me add a section, add new section. Now I said this section I'm adding, it's not compulsory you give it the same name that I did. It can be any name of your choice. Now currently I'm using the magic add-on, and from there I came to header and footer. From the header and footer I created a theme, a header template. So from here I will just create the section. After creating your section, you wait for it to load. Now this is the section. You can easily press add new section by pressing this. Are you seeing it? And you do your normal way, the way we do this, or you use your what? Drag widget here. Now from here, You can see elements and sections that are created for you that you can just use drag and drop for. So the one me I'm actually looking for, I'm looking for an header. So I'll come here and type header or heading. If I type this header, let's search for it. Okay, there's no header in this element. Let's look into the section. Okay, you can see we have two types of headers. So anyone you pick here, let's say I pick this one. So this is the one I picked, okay? And I can just change my own icon here. Now, with this, if I choose change icon here, let's say I use, I'm using this one. I click insert. Can you see this has been inserted? And from here, I can just use the mobile logo, or I use even the title. So with this title, I don't think, can you see the title below? I don't think there's no need for the logo, but if you still want it, then the tagline default. And this image, now this is the logo, the general. This is the way it looks. I can come to the style, and the image size, I can reduce it. Currently it's at 150. I can reduce the image size like this. And I can also determine how I want this to appear. Currently everything is in the middle. If I put this way, you can see that everything is by the side, and why this is at the top. So I can equally reduce this as well, so it will look this format. Did we catch that? Now I want to put a distance between this and this. I can just come here, drag this to the position where I want it. Are we following, guys? This class is getting more interesting, oh, for me. Oh, I don't know about you. Dami, do you get that?
Yes, I am, but it's
I can't hear
lagging,
you
but I'm
now.
getting it. I said I can get it. It's lagging, but I'm getting it.
It's lagging.
Yes, like when you were doing that distance, it didn't really show. So I was waiting for it to show before you now put screen,
Wow.
this screen that shows people that are in the class.
Do we all have the same experience? Precious, do you have the same experience?
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
What about now? Is this still lagging? What about now? Is it still
So
lagging?
just do it again. Like just create the distance because I didn't even know where the distance was supposed to show at.
The distance was supposed to show within the icon, the image icon we used, and the text
Navbar.
content we use. Yes, here on the nav bar here. So the distance between these two, because currently we are working here. We are working here currently. So if I put
Okay.
distance, can you see? This is very
Oh,
far. If I
okay.
if I reduce it, can you see it? And initially the
Yes.
image was around 150, which is this big, and I can make it bigger down to 500. But I can
Okay.
equally reduce it in order to fit my preference.
Okay.
I like it at 44. Are you seeing it? And the distance, I like the distance at 16.
Okay.
And I can also change the site icon title. This one here, I can change the site. Now currently I'm under styling. Oh. After the content, there's something we call style. So under the style is what I'm doing, like you're dealing with the CSS property of it. So I can actually change the color of my tagline. Let me change it to purple, red. You can see different colors. And the tagline beneath, I want it to be very black. So I would change it to this black, or I change it to somehow like this. Any color I pick, sha. So I would like to use this color instead. So let me use that similar green. Or I type the color code. So let me show you how you can get the color code. Remember, we have the image. Under the image, I'll come to a website called Image Color Picker. There's a website called Image Color Picker. If I access this Image Color Picker and I open it, the imagecolorpicker.com. From there, I can pick an image. If I use your image, yes, I want to use my own image, I can just upload. I can select from the browser, or I do a drag and drop here. I can select the image I want. So I want this ecology image. If I select this, we have the image. Now, any part of the image I click on, I can actually get, if I click on this, can you see the image? This image here, this is the color code. So I can simply copy this and I come down to my Elementor page builder. Okay, I think this is the one we're dealing with. And from there, what I want to change the color for is actually this. I want to change the color code here. So I can just replace it with this here. I've replaced this. So it's giving me the exact color. I think that's too light. So I can simply pick a darker one. Let me pick this dark one. And I copy here. If I go back here, I can just paste it, Control V. So I prefer this darker one. Then for this bottom, I need a green. So I can simply come back to my image picker and select this green, or I select this darker one and I copy this darker green. I go back to it, then I click on this tagline here. I paste it here. You can see I'm now using the green here, and I'm also using this blue here. So I have added this. I can change this text to any one of my own preference. If I click on it, you can see this is what they are. I can delete anyone and add anyone. Let's say I want to delete news. I can click this. If I click that, you can see that the news will delete automatically. Can you see? And if I want to add, I'll just click on add here. And we'll still come back to how to make this work for us. Okay? Another thing I will deal with, is I will publish this. Let me leave it this way. I have created this one. Let me leave it that way for us for now. Now, this is how we can use Magic Add-on with Elementor. That does not mean it's same on every other page builder or every other plugins. This is the way this works. So if I come back to the page here, now, while editing this, I can simply come down here. First of all, I want to remove all these two things that you are seeing here. So let me cancel this. And I will customize the theme. Let me cancel this one too. Okay, I think I need that. Let me cancel. Have I updated this? So let me leave this for now. And from the theme, I want to customize. I'll right click and open link in a new tab. I'll open the link in a new tab. So I don't want the site identity to show, this career hub and the likes, these two things. I don't want it to show. So I will display site title and tag link. I'll just click here. And the very minute I click it, you can see we can no longer have it. Do you see that? Then I will publish. Let me see if I can add icon here now. If it works, fine. If it does not work, we'll continue with our class. I'll select that. Wow, no response. It's not working. So I've published that. I can simply come back to my page builder, which is for the home page. So I will just click on right click, open in a new tab, edit. I want to edit this page. So underneath there's what we call edit. So under the edit, while it shows what we currently have, I can simply click on edit with Elementor. So if I click edit with Elementor here, it will open the Elementor page for me where I can do the editing. Please hold on, let me attend to this. So from here now, I can just add a new section at the top. Now this new section, I will click on this button. Hold on. I'll add new section at the top. Then from there, add templates. Now which of the template do I want to add? I want to add my own template, the one we've created. Now from it, you can see we have the header section. So if I click on insert this now, yes, apply the settings of the section, yes. You can see we now have the navigation bar here. We have the navigation bar at the top here. Can you see it? So if I update this now and I refresh here, you know, formally this is what we have, and I refresh here, I refresh with F5, this will go off and that one we created will appear. So with this gap and everything that you're seeing there, we can actually change that. Under the customization, we've disabled this, the site icon. So Magic Elementor theme settings. So from here, instead of doing it from there, you can come here and select Magic Elementor header settings. Use Elementor template, yes. Let's use this one. Let's use Elementor. Now, please select a template. Now with this, I can just come here and come and select the header. Now the very minute I select this header, you will see that this same header we have here, we now have it here. I only showed you how to add it manually, and I'm showing you how to add it automatically. Now, because I select this and I upload, every other pages I create will automatically have this header at the top here. So if I publish this and I go back to my page here, I press F5, you will see we have it at the top here. Can you see? Now we have two. So we don't need this again. I can simply come down to my themes, sorry, my home here, and this one I will just delete it by pressing this cancel. It has been deleted. Can you see that? I've added that section. Do you see that? So let's create the footer. The footer means the bottom of it. So if I want to do that, I've created the header here, I've uploaded. I think I'm done with that. Then I'll come here and create the footer too. I'll create the footer page. When I come here and create the footer page, automatically you see the header, right? On the save template, under my template here. So for me, I will add another section. So I will come to this place and say add section. So the section I'm adding, I will call it footer. Then I'll say create template. Now the way this template works is different from the way other template works. I keep repeating that. Because we did this for this does not mean we'll do the same for others. Okay? Now with this, I can simply create this Elementor section and I come here. From the section side, I will type footer. Now from the footer, press enter. They will show you an example of already available footer. I can create my own or I can use an available template. So we have this one and we have this one. For me, I want this one. So I'll just click on insert here. So the footer has been reserved. Now I will edit it to meet my own preference. If I click on this edit, now it is alright reserved, blah, blah, blah. Now I will keep this alright reserved. But for me, I want it to be copy. Now, what you're entering here is also accepting HTML entities. So you see, as I type and copy colon, it created this copyright symbol. I can space it and I write career up. $2023. Then we'll put the trademark, $trade. Then we end it this way. You can see the TM there. Can you see that? And I can add more sections to this if I want to. Let's say I want to put something in the between. This is the social media icons. If I click on this, you can see different social media. So I can click on this and default put a social media link. Let's say I want to put my Facebook page now. I'll just Google my Facebook page. Let's just say Facebook first. Now from this Facebook page, if I log in, I can have different pages associated with it. So this is my Facebook page. If I click on my name here, it will show this. So I can just copy this link here. Copy. If I copy that and I come to where I'm building, you know I'm currently selecting Facebook. On this link, I can paste it. Paste as plain text. So the very minute I paste this, I can click on publish. Now, I've added just this. I've not added the Twitter and the like. So you know you just add it manually on this link section. So I can simply just come down to this page builder here. Sorry, under customization. Then I'll take myself back to this magic element footer. If I click this, use Elementor template in footer. The very minute I click this, I'm waiting for it. So it will tell me to select. Now remember that I published this. So because I published this, okay, I'm looking for where I'm currently working at. So if I come here and select this and I change this to header, okay, it's not showing here. So let me just refresh. Let me publish this and refresh. Let me refresh this. Okay. Now under the Magic Elementor theme, from here, if I select this, you can see we now have footer there. So if I select this footer, are we still in this class? Hello guys, are we still in this class?
So I think we need a break.
Okay, okay. So let's take some minutes break. Then we'll come back and continue the class. We'll continue the class later today. I promise you today, we have to finish everything today. Okay? So let's take a break. Let's take a break.